First, it didn't seem like much at all. Just another hurricane we're preparing for.
It quickly intensified. It was going to be a serious impact.
When we saw the Houston AIRLife team land with that first baby, everyone was on the ground, I think, in complete awe of that moment, but also with such a great sense of responsibility of what was getting ready to start for us. Several days prior to the storm, we are all as a community watching the spaghetti maps of where this storm could potentially go. You pretty much get to T-minus maybe 48 hours and you realize the storm is ours.
Hurricane Ida made landfall on August 29th, so the wind speeds got up to 150 miles per hour.
Our sister facility is Tulane Lakeside Hospital in Metairie, Louisiana. Lost power during the storm, but what was the more pressing concern was they actually lost total citywide water pressure. And so that puts the hospital in a very difficult situation, being that you can't support patient care without water.
At that point, they were needing significant help evacuating. And so I volunteered to go out with the team to help evacuate babies.
NICU babies are very medically fragile, so it's really not taken lightly if you have to transport a baby.
Once it hit landfall, we were already making preparations to go help with the mission to rescue some of these NICU babies that they needed transports with and some rehab patients.
So we were trying to manage the rehab patients and also the babies in the NICU.
After we got the call that we were actually going to be taking on this rescue mission, it was just a matter of 2 or 3 hours for us to get all of the supplies together, get everything that we needed to ensure that we could do this safely.
I was on the very first helicopter that landed. There was no landing zone, no helipad.
At Tulane, it was just a big grass field. They worked with us and got some sheets of plywood to make like a ramp to the sidewalk. So that was basically our helipad.
We had limited time to get them in, load them, and get them out so the next helicopter could come.
We had 5 companies trying to help us transfer patients, and we've done that within 8 hours. That's record time. I've been in 3 of these evacuations, and that is the fastest I've ever seen.
HCA Healthcare's size plays a huge role in the relief efforts. No cost was too high. They were really committed to the care of the patient.
With short notice, we transported 12 NICU babies and 5 well babies from Lakeside to Lakeview.
Being able to take these babies to a safer location that had everything that they needed to be taken care of it's just what we do. We care like family, and that's just part of HCA Healthcare.
The crew at the hospital did a phenomenal job making sure that everything was ready to go. Patient belongings were all gathered, organized, bagged, labeled, everything so that there was no miscommunication on that stuff, making sure that everybody's medical needs were attended to. They did a fantastic job.
They had administrators waiting outside on the helipad for us, showed us right in where to go. It was a well-oiled machine on so many different levels.
All the roles of everyone just played out exactly as they should have. And we were able to transport all 17 of those babies safely.
I just can't emphasize how amazing it really was, just how amazing the medical community is, the neonatology community, from our friends from other HCA Healthcare hospitals that all helped and pitched in to ensure that these babies had a safe landing spot.
Making sure that all of the patients had a fantastic experience, from our NICU patients, which we transferred to the rehab patients.
Because of HCA Healthcare, our rehab patients never missed a beat. They were able to continue their therapy, continue their journey to recovering.
It really is an all-hands-on-deck effort to make something like that happen. Being part of HCA Healthcare means we are part of an organization that every day brings best practices to the table. At a time like Hurricane Ida, though, it means something even more. The team at HCA Healthcare found a way to make it happen. Those folks that were all involved in one way or another, whether it's to take care of these babies that were coming in, to take care of our patients that were already in the hospital, and really even to take care of each other, I'm more than proud. I'm more than proud.